So what is healthcare? Healthcare is self-care. And the best predictor of your future health are the habits that you practice today. So what we want to do is really enable you to be the best at self-care. Not only to take that responsibility, because I think we all want to be happy, we all want to be healthy, but sometimes it's confusing of what kind of diet we should be following, what physical activity is healthy for us, how do we manage stress in our life, how can we get the most out of our relationships, and how do we deal with doctors and get them to listen to us and give us the tests and see the doctors that we need. The 4 foundations of self-care. Very intuitive, very simple, but sometimes hard to master. What you eat, what you do, how you feel, and how you relate. So we'll just start with the first foundation, what you eat. So what do you put in your body? So that includes having a healthy diet. What do you eat on a daily basis and a weekly basis? It's okay what you ate for Chinese New Year last week, and it's okay what you ate at Christmas and a holiday, but what you eat every day and every week makes the biggest difference. And also, what else do you put in your body? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you use other drugs? And even medications, we should be aware of what's healthy for our body. So the first foundation, what you put into your body, what you eat. The second is what you do, healthy physical activity. So a lot of people think that as we get older, we should be less active and that sports are just for kids. But these are the key features of healthy physical activity to maintain your sense of endurance so that you can go for a walk where you want, walk up the stairs without feeling short of breath. To have the flexibility that you could tie your shoes and put on your socks or put on your support hose. Having the mobility and the stability and balance so that you won't easily fall, that you can get out of the way if there's a potential collision. And having the muscle strength to do things on your own, to carry your groceries. And the energy and the stability to do your own cooking, do your own cleaning. So those are really important. So physical activity, what you do, is really essential to your health. How you feel. So this is emotional well-being. So a lot of people think that you go to the doctor when you have something wrong with your body, but half of what I treat is when we're dealing with difficult emotions, because that's part of being human. And there's some fundamental skills that I teach my kids, but then I realized I had to learn it the hard way when I was growing up, and that these should be fundamental things that we should all have. How do we recognize stress? How do we manage stress? How do we recognize our emotions before they take control of our actions and our thoughts? And how do we manage those emotions? And finally, how do we find meaning in life? So it's not just being happy with the moment and being content, it's where do we find meaning? Because as I get older, that's where more of my meaning is going. How could I make a difference? Am I doing what I believe in? How could I create a better future? And finally, the 4th foundation is, how do you relate? Healthy relationships. So I see a lot of difficulties with unhealthy relationships. And it's not just difficulties in families, it's difficult relationships in the community, at school, at work. Commitment and working together for the well-being of that relationship and your environment, your home or your work or school. Taking the time to think about relationships and nurturing unconditional love. It means having goodwill to other people around you, and in your own family, actually having that unconditional love too. Because sometimes that could be the most difficult when we're in the same home, competing for the same resources, same laundry machine, kids getting along, that sometimes we're a little bit conditional in our love.